This is a response to a string of comments left to me this morning by a user called Nuron666. I want to respond to you directly, because I don't think I can talk about this sufficiently in the comment section. What you're doing is drawing dividing lines, and you recognise this. They're the Muslims on one side, they're the Christians on the other. They're, in your words not mine, the working classes on one side and the posh suburban middle classes on the other. You say that the problem in society is the problems with society are due to the breakdown of Christianity, and also that we should be apprehensive of the Muslim influence on our society and that it's dangerous. You go on to say that you live in a working class part of London, that you've seen gang violence, Muslim hostility towards various people, and I'm not going to deny that I have no experience of gang violence and that kind of hostility. But what I do want to propose is that you're looking in the wrong place. You're putting the problem in the wrong place. What you've basically demonstrated is that the reason you don't like Muslims and the reason that the people you've come into contact with are so dangerous to you is that they are hostile. They shut themselves off in this insular mindset from the rest of society. And what I want to show you is that you're doing the same thing. You've said that you've got this Christian mindset, and you've sort of demonstrated that anything outside this mindset is dangerous to you. It's dangerous from society. You are reinforcing these dividing lines between Christian and Muslim and rich and poor. And I don't like it, because I really think that's the problem. You seem to say that if... I think what you're saying is that if people accepted the Christianity again, it's our sort of only hope to coming together and improving our society and giving us a sense of purpose, in your words. What I want to say is no, that's not the case. What I want to propose is that it's these lines that you're drawing that are the problem. It's these lines between these different mindsets that are damaging us, are that turning one group of people against another, that are promoting this hatred, are increasing our lack of understanding of one mindset of the other. You say yourself that the Muslims are hostile towards Jews and Hindus, and you don't see that you're being hostile not only towards the Muslims, but you have this mentality that I could not possibly understand what you're going through, and that this is the problem, and this is the problem with society, and what we should be doing is fixing it. But we should not be fixing it by reinforcing these dividing lines that you're proposing we do. We should be trying to understand who's on the other side of them. We should be trying to understand these gangs. We should be trying to understand the hostility portrayed by some Muslims. We should be trying to understand, I should be trying to understand what you're going through, what it's like living in those areas, and I'm willing to do that. But sticking to this insular mindset is not what helps. And you may say, well, this is all very well, but it's impossible. And I'm saying, no, it isn't. I know it isn't. I've lived in multicultural societies. I mean, you may not believe this, but I'm half Indian. I've seen two sides of my family. Both sides of my family have just basically joined together. I'm a multicultural entity. I've lived in Malaysia. I've lived in Thailand. I've lived in Indonesia. I've made friends with people of all different backgrounds, and it can be done.